Hi, and welcome to Dave's Think Tank. It seems from your reaction to my recent physics lecture video that a lot of you out there have an interest in science. Well, as long as there's an expanding universe, there will always be science for me to report on, so I thought this would be a good time for another lecture. I thought I would start from the beginning, which most scientists agree is the Big Bang. Except there's not much original to talk about there. It's pretty much been covered by other scientists. There was a Big Bang, a lot of stuff came out, and that stuff became the universe. But where there does seem to be some confusion is the question of, where did all the stuff come from? Did it come from nothing? There seems to be a lot of objection to this idea, but no one's coming up with any alternative explanation. So I figured, here's a place where Dave's Think Tank can perform some original research. And for those of you who objected to my previous theories, citing a lack of evidence, I will be backing up my ideas today with verifiable experimental results. But first, let's think this through. What do we know about the Big Bang? Well, at some point all the matter and all the energy which make up our entire universe was compressed down smaller than the size of a pinhead. So we can imagine two alternatives. Perhaps this pinhead universe was just floating along all on its own, or maybe it was one of many pinhead universes. Maybe there was an ocean full of pinhead universes, all with the potential to expand into a full universe and a Big Bang of their own. Except pinheads don't normally explode. So there is a problem with this analogy. So maybe, instead of an ocean filled with pinheads, we can imagine just a regular ocean with a super saturated solution of compressed universes. And we do have precedent for something like this. Let's go out into the field right now to perform a little experiment. Okay, I'm recording. You want to start recording? Yeah. You know the button? Yeah. Okay. Recording. Hey. Check. Okay, recording. Okay, so we got a bottle of Diet Pepsi and got a package of Mentos. As Diet Pepsi, because I understand Diet works better. Okay, I'm gonna get 4 of these, I think. Got 4. Okay, you ready? Let's see what happens. Not quite as explosive as we might have asked for, but suits our purpose. Okay, back to the studio. Yeah, be sure to cut out the part where the neighbor comes over and tells me to get off his lawn. Okay, we're back from what was obviously our Arctic lab facility. So what do we know about Pepsi and Mentos? Well, Pepsi is a supersaturated solution of carbon dioxide molecules, and where the CO2 comes into contact with the surface of the Mentos, a physical reaction causes the CO2 to come out of solution in the form of thousands, maybe millions of bubbles. It's not a chemical reaction. There is no change to the CO2 molecules. It simply expands from its compressed form out of solution and forms a bubble. So what does this mean for the origin of our universe? Imagine the pre-universe as a vast Pepsi ocean, a supersaturated solution of proto-universes just waiting to fizz to the surface. Then someone throws a Mentos in the middle of this ocean, causing universes to expand by the thousands, millions, maybe billions. So if the Pepsi pre-universe is all there is, Where did the Mentos come from? No one can be sure, but my theory is that every universe that comes out of solution is not just another CO2 bubble, but is in fact a Mentos, causing all neighboring CO2 molecules to bubble into new Mento universes in a never-ending cascade. That's right, we are all living in a Mentos universe that's Mentos fresh and full of life. This obviously opens up areas for further research. For example, what possibility does the concept present for the sources of dark matter? The Pepsi Ocean is an obvious candidate. It's also known that sugar inhibits the Pepsi-Mentos reaction. So do we live in a sugar-free universe which will expand forever? Or will caramel syrup eventually sap its momentum? Unfortunately, these questions will have to wait for another day. Okay, so that's all for today. I'd like to thank Dragon Cat Pictures for sending one of their cameramen to assist in our field experiment. Be sure to watch their channel for some of the most innovative work in video today. I'll try to leave a link around here somewhere if I can figure out how. And as always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video.